Hello everyone. So I made a video not long ago that showed you guys how to solo challenges in the starting area of the Spire of Stars raid lair to get raid tokens, and showed how you could use those tokens to get raid gear from the raid vendor bot regardless of whether or not you'd ever completed a raid. This is an update to that video, a necessary one because a day ago Bungie released update 1.2.1, and as a part of that update some changes have been made to how raid gear gets obtained. The first and biggest change, in my opinion, is that Benedict's reputation engrams, or what's called his Imperial engrams, will no longer grant weapons. At least that's what they're saying. I notice when you go into the preview and check the possible items the engram will contain, it still shows a bunch of weapons. For now I'm going to assume Bungie just forgot to remove the weapons from the possible item screen, just like they forgot to remove Exodus Crash from the Heroic Strike playlist until, everyone pointed it out. But we'll see. In any case, here's me testing out handing in tokens after the patch and getting raid leg armor as a reward. Those tokens I just handed were completely obtained by soloing challenges in Spire of Stars and from nowhere else. And to further prove the point that you don't need to have completed a raid to have Benedict show up to let you give him tokens to get your reputation engram, here's my Destiny raid report screen showing I haven't completed any raid or any raid checkpoints. So anyway, for now, let's go with Bungie's word that weapons are out and engrams will only serve up raid armor. On that you should know it's only normal raid armor, not the new raid lair armor. Raid lair armor can only be obtained by playing the raid lair through its checkpoints and ultimately completing it. When you hover over what is for sale there, you can see a red bar along the top that informs you the requirement is you have to have completed a specific activity like the Leviathan raid or a raid lair before reset in order to buy it. This is pretty much like it used to be, but it applies only to these direct purchasable items. So if you're a solo player like me, don't bother saving up your tokens to buy anything unless you're planning on actually doing an entire raid with a team in due course. Just cash your tokens in for engrams. Well, that's pretty much it. The update barely affects us solo players other than to count us out of weapons. But the good news is you can still solo the initial challenges in Spire of Stars, and you can still cash in your tokens for an engram even if you've never completed any raid or any raid checkpoint. But you'll be doing it all for just the armor. And that's it. Anyway, have a great day.